Welcome, welcome. This is a special early afternoon. What today is it? Today's Friday. Yes, welcome. Happy Friday to everyone here. We'll be checking out this special township meeting and see what the heck is going on. Hopefully everything is working on my end. Welcome, welcome. If you guys are already in the chat, special afternoon to all of you. And yeah, we'll see what's going on. Yeah, I see a few chats already coming in. Appreciate it. So, appreciate pondering. Welcome, yes, Sacramento. What's the weather over there? Must be pretty nice. But yes, we'll see. So last time we heard, or yesterday, Tiffany Harry had a nice bingo night. So we'll see what's going on today. I have it muted right now. Let me see if anything's happening. Let's see.
She would be bogus not to show up because
All right. So this is Burgundy Blues Commentaries stream. So I'm gonna put her link in the description box below or in the chat in case you guys want to subscribe to her channel. She's the one who's able to perform this and be out there to check out this meeting. So definitely a shout out to her. Let's see. Where am I putting this stuff? Where am I putting this? Okay, just gonna put this here. Put it in the chat. Gotta respect the streamers. Tiffany won't show up. Probably not. I mean, I'll be surprised if she actually did show up, but knowing how petty she is, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think she's going to show up. But we'll see. We've been surprised a little bit here and there before, but I don't think so. I think she's still upset about what's going on. Probably still upset about what happened in the caucus. She just lost that lawsuit for the Dalton situation. So I don't think she's going to show up. And then after this, we'll probably talk about what was said at the Bing Bingo. I saw one, Trina Downs, if you guys are familiar, she had a live stream. She was covering it. The problem is that the sound was so hard to understand. I don't even know if I was trying to fix the sound and I couldn't get it fixed. It was like an echo. It was hard, but what I did notice some things about the meeting and what Tiffany was talking about during the Bing Bingo meeting that we'll talk about maybe after this meeting finishes. If Tiffany does not show up, it's gonna be a pretty chill meeting. There's gonna be a lot of people going crazy. I think I just saw a comment about who's gonna get arrested or any kind of craziness. Not gonna happen if Tiffany is not there. Tiffany's not there, everyone's chill. So yeah, how many citizens are going to be arrested? I don't think no one's gonna be arrested. I don't think it's gonna get to that point. 66 in Stanford, Florida. I wouldn't mind that at all. I was talking to another content creator 2 days ago. I think in South Carolina it's gonna be 70 something. I was like, God, I would take that right now. To be honest, listen, I quickly put that there. I didn't think it was anything like super serious or crazy. Damn, what's his name? Martin Johnson, I think, right? I forgot his name. I totally forgot, but I think he has some live streams. He must be saying something. Yeah, it was a quick thing. It was a quick thumbnail throwdown, and then because I didn't think that anyone was going to stream the live stream. Usually, I check out Critical Smoker and subscribe to him, but I don't know if he's feeling well, so he wasn't around. So I realized, okay, maybe this is not going to get streamed. Then I see Burgundy Blue do it, so we got that going on. So we were able to check out the stream. 55 in Atlanta, I'll take that. I mean, right now where I'm in, what's the weather? I was just outside. It was cold and it's sleet. We 36 right now. Feels like 30. Fantastic. Snowing a little bit. Saturday's gonna be 34. Sunday will be 27 degrees. Feels like 18. Fantastic. That's great. Well, Merry Christmas to all of you, those who celebrate Christmas. Wanda, as a Thornton Township and Dalton resident, all I want is for Christmas and Superman to go away. But things are going in that direction. I mean, she lost the challenge to keep her picks as what chief police, village administrator. Like that's not working out. So you never know. Let me see if anything is happening.
Well, that's gonna be
It's a quorum.
right.
If she don't, and if the other clerk,
All right, nothing's happening right now. So we're just hanging out here. Hopefully it was a nice chill meeting, kind of explaining what's happening, because what Tiffany Hayner has been doing, I guess we'll talk about it now. During the big bingo, if you are interested and you could kind of try to sift through the volume issues, Trina Downs was at the big bingo event. She was streaming it and hearing what Tiffany had to say. And a lot of it was talking about the trustees, talking about Trustee Carlisle, Trustee Gonzalez, and talking about the 5 meetings. I think she passed out some handouts about all the meetings that were missed. She was just doing her, trying to get people to understand it's their fault. It's not my fault. They're out. It's a game. It's politics. It was a political speech. I mean, again, until no one's showing up to arrest anybody, now it's just politics. It's the other side is evil. This side is good. We're good. Look, we had this bingo for you, and we can't do this. We can't do that. We can't do the Christmas stuff. It's their fault. So she did like a good amount of time talking about that. When I saw on Trina Downs' YouTube stream, that was yesterday when they had the meeting, the big bingo event. She lost it? Really? You see, all morning I was not around. She lost that one too? Let me see if I can find it. If anyone has that lawsuit or that going on, you can email that to me. I'm not sure if you got that. I know she lost the Dalton one, but I know the caucus one was already finished. Oh, okay. So, all right. This was passed out at the Bing Bingo meeting. I'm gonna post it up if the meeting hasn't started. Is it started? Let me see.
We got the same angle.
yeah, sit over there, and you have a different angle.
Okay, so nothing's happening. So I'm gonna show you guys what was given. I guess I could read it if you guys don't. I don't have to blast it. Show it right now. Yeah, I'll put up later. Okay, so this is a special message from Tiffany A. Hayner. This is actually on her YouTube channel, so you guys can look at it. Not YouTube. I'm sorry, her Facebook. Dear residents of Thornton Township, it is deep regret and concern that I write to inform you that the current challenge is facing our township. Due to the deliberate and continued absence of 2 trustees, Chris Gonzalez and Carmen Carlisle, at board meetings, the township has been forced to suspend operations because we cannot secure the necessary insurance coverage due to their failure to attend multiple regular meetings and special meetings. Okay, so if she doesn't show up for this one, it'd be kind of funny. Like she's saying, well, no one's showing up for the regular meetings or the special one. The special one right here, it would make sense if she showed up, but we'll see. Despite having numerous opportunities to address this issue, these trustees have refused to attend the last 7, I thought it was 5, 7 meetings? Damn. Leaving us unable to take actions to serve you. Take the actions required to serve you, ultimately hindering the township from purchasing the necessary toys and meals for your children and loved ones to enjoy another successful holiday giveaway. Amongst other critical service that thousands of our residents depend on our township. And then she puts all the dates of the times we either they didn't show up because of lack of quorum, or that one time Trustee Gonzalez just left. Please know that I remain committed to protecting the residents and employees of the township. I will not waver in my efforts to restore normalcy and ensure that the critical services you depend on are reinstated during the holiday season. It is heartbreaking that we must endure such unnecessary and irresponsible behavior, which reflects a blatant disregard for fiduciary duty. If I'm pronouncing that right. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for your understanding and patience during this challenging time. Together, we will overcome this with love and unwavering commitment. Tiffany A. Hayner, Thornton Township Supervisor. So that's what she had to say, and that statement is on her. That statement is on her Facebook. She posted that. I'll put the picture out a little later. me see if I can see a little bit of the chat. I need to go to Florida. Tiffany doesn't attend secret squirrel meetings. There's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of meetings. There's a lot going on over there, I tell you. But is this really secret squirrel at this point? I mean, can they get a meeting? Can they have one meeting when everyone just shows up? The quorum is set and they can just get some of this stuff taken care of. Wouldn't that be just beneficial for everyone? It's holiday season. It's Christmas. It's cold over there. I tell you. 21. Where you at? Wayne, what part of New York you are? It's like it's snowing, but it's not sleeting. I mean, it's a sleet more than snow. But let me actually put up, see if they're actually doing anything.
Okay. Well, let me get out of here because I gotta
Okay, well, thanks for hanging.
All right, nothing's happening so far. We'll just keep going back and forth, checking it out, see what's going on. Anyone have a bingo card? Yeah, I just ran in the house. I didn't even have a chance to set that up. But there's no Tiffany, no bingo card because you already know what she says. She kind of repeats the same thing. I don't know if you guys noticed that I don't necessarily. The last few videos have been more quick, like more like a few minutes. Like I just feel like I'm repeating myself. So it's like it's an update. We'll talk about it. I'll have a little bit of a say of what I want to talk about. But other than that, man, it's kind of everything. It's like this has become a soap opera. Oh, are they talking now? Let me see. Nope, nothing's happening. This has become a soap opera. You know soap operas. Who's a fan of soap operas? Let me know in the chat. I don't. I'm not a fan, but. It's like soap operas, the same thing just keeps happening. And there's like 45 different seasons. There's no conclusion to this. I mean, I know eventually there'll be a conclusion and they can't serve forever. And I'm sure someone is going to get either voted out or maybe there'll be authorities taking someone in handcuffs. But it's just like, it's a saga. It's like, it's never ending. And it's kind of the same thing, maybe different characters here or there, but it's like the same crap. So it's like, when does this end? I guess eventually it will end, but man, it seems like it's been going for quite a while. It's a good soap opera, All My Crazy Ass Makes. That's a good one. The Young and the Restless, yeah. Yeah, I never got into the soap opera stuff. Because I like things to have a conclusion. Like I love a good movie. It's a 2-hour movie. That's it. It's done. It's a finished product. Let me see if there's anything else. Let's see. All right. We're still waiting for the meeting to start up. Too many clowns running the show. Yeah. Well, she posted on Facebook that statement, but she didn't say that she was going to show it. This was an hour ago that she posted that message on. And I think she sent that message to the people that were at Bing Bingo. So an hour ago, that means, oh, you know what? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe she will be there. She says special meeting today at 12:30. Okay. Actually, let me show you guys. Let me see if I can find. Let's minimize that. Nothing's happening right now. You're not missing anything. Let me go to my Facebook so you guys can see. Maybe she will show up. I think politically, it'll be beneficial for her to show up. It would make sense for her to show up. Okay. Oh, you guys can't see that. Let's make that a little bigger. Okay. So she does say, yes, she puts it. This is her Facebook. It says special meeting today. She put the address there. Come by and express your concerns. So I guess she will be there. Which posted this an hour ago. So I don't know why she would advertise to show up somewhere and she's not going to show up. So I think she may be there actually. That's good. All right. So maybe she will show up. Wait. Do I see? Wait, where's my? Why I'm showing? Why am I different? What am I doing? Hold on a second. Something messed up here. Oh, now I'm doubled. Stupid thing. What I'm doing? Okay. Oh, Messi Michon with the 999 super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Actually, is this? Maybe I'm showing the wrong thing. Give me a second. Hold on a second. Maybe I'm showing the wrong joint. Oh, I'm showing myself. Dumbass. I'm showing myself. My bad. But thank you to super chat, Messi. Messi, I love your channel. Oh, I'm always checking it, even if I'm not commenting. I'm always checking it out because you have that variety content. Talk about all types of stuff. Appreciate you. Let me see if they're talking. Oh, there go Tiffany. All right, we got a meeting, guys. We have a meeting. Tiffany is with the what's that? White coat with the, what's that, gold? Is that yellow?
Okay, conscious, if you still here, it's coming at you.
I got the, all right, she's ready to go. All right, I'll shut up. Let's see what happens.
Thank you, Brandon. I just saw it. Thank you.
What's up, baby?
Hey, how you doing?
Where you get that from?
Here you go. He just handed it out. Keep price. The proof that they asked about the insurance.
Y'all talked about this in October. They knew about this insurance. Nobody want to hear no more y'all. You play like y'all were kids. Y'all grown ass people.
I hope the mics work.
Yes, now you take my ass back home. I got my pepper right around my neck. Back to back. I don't run readers. They knew damn well. They could have took care of this shit almost 4-5 months ago.
New pools of Rosa Parks. Yeah, when she gets into that that spiel, man, it's just funny. It's just funny. Let's make it a little bigger. All right. Donna Bowers for 499 super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Well, they got a lazy potato chip recall, y'all. Y'all can take
No, don't tell me that. Not my barbecue.
Y'all potato chips. Look, I'm gonna laugh. They got a lazy potato chip recall. Y'all stay off the potato chips. Y'all hear what I'm saying?
Hey, you want to give Lance and Journal? Let me get. I didn't see Lance and Journal.
Yeah, she's right here.
Yeah, right.
Y'all can let people pick on that baby.
Timeline of that thing.
Which one? This one? This one?
The email threads.
Yeah, it's gonna go crazy. Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to go. This is not gonna be smooth. I'm willing to bet this is gonna go sideways. All right, here we go.
So I just feel as though We are not allowing residents to be heard, because we put it in the middle of a work day. But we're gonna start meeting, as y'all know, I'm gonna always show up to all meetings, because I do not neglect my duties as your supervisor. Anytime a meeting is called, I show up, and I advise this board to do the exact same thing. This board has missed 7 meetings, a total of 7 meetings. They should be removed from this board. They should no longer be trustees, so they are neglecting their duties as elected officials. We should not be here today on Friday because we had a scheduled regular board meeting for December 17th, which was Tuesday. Amen. So on Tuesday, we should have took care of all the business that was on the agenda, and we should not be here, especially at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I just want to put that out on the record because I'm totally against that. I want us to have insurance. That's the only reason why I am in this location where people are getting messy, because over here is nothing but drama. They have it here at the park. They should could have picked several different places, but yet y'all put it right over here. That just show you the corruption and all of the conspiracy that's going on here in Thornton Township and in Dalton. It's all connected.
Because I'm here, why didn't they come all the way
On
over?
the Friday, because people got to be at work. There's no reason that the township should be in this building right here. Over here, we're gonna play up the silly game, and we're gonna make sure we kind of the business and get the stuff approved and get it passed. Excuse me, guys. We're here to handle business. You will be able to address this body as soon as we handle our business. But we're strictly here for that. I wanted to put that statement out so you can understand what's before you, why we're in this building, and we should not be here because we have a schedule, just like any other park, library, school board, or village or city. They all have a schedule where people are supposed to show up and vote for what is needed for the residents. They are hurting you guys. They ain't hurting me. They're not hurting anybody I don't like on this board. They're hurting the residents, the people. You're the ones that should benefit from this, but you're not because people are not coming to pay bills. We haven't paid bills for over 3 months almost. It's been 3 months with no bills being paid. We've called several different meetings. We should have approved the assurance a long time ago. The carriers all put on the agenda for us as a board to approve the assurance. And guess what? No one showed up to the meeting but myself and trustee Darlene Gray Everett and also the clerk. That is it. The other 2 individuals have not attended any meetings. And y'all know that for a fact, because y'all come to the meetings and y'all record it and y'all see that we are there and they are never there. So I just want to point that out so you understand. So get this meeting started. Okay. I would like to call to order this special meeting. Today is December 20th, 2024, and the time is 1:07 p.m. Please call the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez.
Present.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Carlisle.
Present.
Supervisor Henry.
Next, pledge of allegiance. Everybody stand for pledge.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And I leave crap.
All right, next, is there a motion to approve the minutes?
Yeah, y'all should have crap.
Can we have prayer? Oh, you can cry, you want to cry?
Thanks.
Okay, you want to cry here?
Yeah.
Speak.
Oh, absolutely.
I just stand here. Father, we do thank you and we praise you for just an opportunity to call on your name one more time. Now, God, we come on behalf of this township, of these leaders, Father. We ask, oh God, that you would allow the peace that surpasses all understanding to guard our hearts and our minds. You know what has to be done. Father, help us to do it. And whatever the enemy has planned for our evil, we turn it around. We ask that you would turn it for our good. And we thank you in advance for peace. Peace, peace, peace. Be still in Jesus' name.
Amen. 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 All right, is there a motion to approve the minutes from the special meeting on October 30th of 2024 at 6 p.m.? Is there a motion?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second? All right, there's been a motion second. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Carlisle.
Yes.
Supervisor Henry.
Yes, motion passed. Next, is there a motion to approve the general fund bills?
I would like to make a motion to approve bills.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
All right, I would like to make a superseding motion to pay all bills. I do not come to board meetings to play games with people money. If you did work for us, if you did anything for Thornton Township, we are here today to pay all the bills. Not one person should not be paid, because you have not paid one bill for 3 months. So pay every vendor that's on the list. You should not be removing anybody from this list. Nobody. So that is my motion. Is there a second? It's been motion and second to pay all the bills.
Thank you. Thank you.
Call the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez,
No.
trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Carlisle.
No.
Supervisor Henry.
Yes. All right, so
Fail.
the motion failed. That means no bills get paid. My advice to the board is to pay the bills. Other than that, all the vendors, all the people, you already done messed up our credibility with vendors. Vendors don't want to do any work because they say we do not pay them. And as you can see, we do not pay them because people get here and pay politics with their money. They did the work, paid the people for the work they done. So we should not be here saying remove anybody. So this special meeting is strictly for, hold on, you out of order, you out of order. Please stop. We are here to handle business. You're here to listen to us. So anyway, okay, so please, there's a motion on the floor to pay the bills. You don't want to pay any bills, correct?
I would like to make an amended motion. So we do want to pay bills, but I have an amended motion.
Okay. Well, I'm not in favor of the amended motion. You can make the motion. Please tell people that who you want to take out of the bills. Go ahead.
There's an amended motion to take out item 199, which is Excel printing, 200, which is Excel printing. I have questions about the toys. Not saying that I don't want to pay anything for the toys, but I do have questions about that. So that's 202 and 216. Gonna take out 223, which is Southland RCM Communications, 224, which is Southland RCM Communication, and that's good. Okay, and so just to be clear, so we have a new image ordinance that says that no elected or appointed official can use the township to promote their person, their slogan, their name, their image, or anything. And if they do, then they have to pay for those things. And so, again, we're just trying to make sure that the rules that are put in place are followed. That's it. We're not trying to say that anybody can be paid, but you have to follow the rules if you want to be paid. So technically, Thornton Township doesn't owe these people any image that has the supervisor's face name. She has to pay that according to the image ordinance. So we're not trying to be unfair. Just want the rules to be followed. That's it.
Right, you done?
Oh, no, actually about the toys. Has the toys been purchased?
Are you done?
I'm asking a question.
You should know the answer because you don't want to take the step out. Hold on. You want to be removed. We're here to have the business. We're here to have the business. So at the end of the day, can y'all make sure y'all get security in here because we're not going to do this today. We're here to vote and move on. To make their statement and move on. At the end of the day, you should know what's paid for and what's not.
Well, I'm asking a question. Do you have the toys? Are the toys in, like, the township? Or do they still need to be delivered? That's a question I have.
You finished?
No, I have a question. Have the toys been purchased?
Did you let me respond, sir?
Okay, well, respond. Okay.
At the end of the day, before y'all keep him, you should know what's paid for and what's not paid
It's
for.
a yes or no question. So either they're paid for already, or once again, it's days before Christmas and we're still talking about toys.
The toys should have been paid for. You guys have 3 months. What are we talking about? 3 months.
You would know.
Christmas ain't about toys.
Y'all hurting the people. The kids. We got kids every year in Fort Township, every year. There's no reason why y'all should not have toys.
Answer the question.
Arguing over toys, we asked the question if the toys had been purchased or not, but even without the toys being purchased, the bigger thing is the insurance. We don't have insurance, so let me be very clear. After this meeting, we still won't have certain types of insurances. So what if somebody's child, God forbid, swallows a ball or gets hurt by a toy? The township doesn't have coverage to even take care of that. We will not have insurance after this meeting. No liability, no auto insurance. There are at least 3 or 4 other insurances that will not have. We're talking about toys, but we need insurance, and then there are no insurance companies that even willing to give us a quote.
Stop the damn insurance thing. First and foremost, let me say this. She sounds dumb.
I know that's
You damn sure ain't nigga shit.
You guys did not come to a board meeting and put the township in jeopardy. We don't have insurance because you two did not come and take care of your needs. Trustee Gonzalez and Trustee Carter, you did not come and vote like you should. So
they were able to obtain insurance without you on it. So, but somehow other people have the problem. I think you're the problem. So, is that the case here in Thornton Township? Can we not get insurance because you can't be on it? Yes or no? The insurance I'm here. Is that because you can't be on it?
Which is vote to pay for the insurance. We got proof of everything. We got email chains with us, the brokers, the company begging you guys to come to a special board meeting. We got Delgado Law Firm telling y'all come to a special board meeting. We got everybody asking y'all to come and do your job. You guys refuse to come to a board meeting and vote to have insurance. Therefore, we don't have insurance because you didn't vote for it. That is the truth. And that kid passing out literature, or you don't have in fact emails, stuff to show you that they elected their duty to pay for insurance. So we don't have insurance because the 2 individuals down there are toxic. Should we ask them why did they take 7 days? 7 weeks to get mixed. They had 7 weeks to take care of business. We had 7 hours to make it right. And then you guys want to come. I'm only here because I want to pay the insurance, which is the other insurance on here, the cyber insurance, things of that nature. But today, guys, we do not have insurance. We do not have insurance after this meeting. And the reason why we don't because they cannot come take care of their business. Security, police, remove anybody that's in So, moving on. We have a motion, we have a second on the floor. Insurance, we're not insurance for the bills. You guys said that you want to remove items. I'm saying no. I think you guys should move forward and pay everybody the money that's their own. That's right, that's right. So, no, move it.
Second.
I want my lady back. Toys is not important. It's really not. Toys, kids don't even have toys. Toys. That sounds stupid.
No. All right, moving on. So, no bills that they remove people in the holiday season that we owe money to. We should pay everybody. They have not been paid for over 3 months. We get here and they're bringing it. We pay our houses.
The landlord was at the last meeting.
Well, she should be on the last meeting. You ain't got nothing. You got y'all need to sit down to that.
Don't crack that building when you ain't
Be concerned.
Y'all stay in Thornton Township. That's why.
Is there a motion or not?
Motion to approve the journal.
Is there a second?
She's the landlord.
Is there a second?
She ain't paying her rent.
Is there a second? Don't pay to the landlord. Okay, second.
Please
There's been
stop.
motion and second to pay.
Landlord, she wants a toy.
Question. Attorney, this question is towards you. I have a question about the items that are under citation boxes. I know that's general assistance, and I just wanted to understand, does that still apply with the image ordinance? Or do they not have to comply with the image ordinance and general assistance? I'm sorry, I forgot to.
Please stop hollering in my ear.
I mean, I can pull it up on my phone.
All right, so we're not going to stay here, y'all can deal with that later.
Well, then I'll make an amended motion to take it out.
You can make a motion to wherever you want. Y'all know, like the attorney knows to my left, that GA department is the only department that's solely the supervisor. But you guys keep on neglecting the people, just so y'all know what they're doing up here, because they ain't comprehending. They are not paying for your food. So when you come to our food pantry and you say you want food, chicken, guess what? They ain't paid nobody. We have no food in our food pantry. That's the honest truth. So y'all can keep on sitting here and like, hey, don't pay people. No, you're hurting the people. Y'all the ones with the food. They sitting here worried about images. Think about it. We're talking about images. That's irrelevant. So they're not paying y'all. Thousands of people are being neglected because of their
I'm just praying. I'm just praying.
Okay, so I want to say that we're not saying that you are. Hold on, let me speak. Hold on, let me speak. Hold on, let me speak. But you're not paying for it. Again, so the boxes are with her image or her name. Again, if you're trying to feed the people don't care about what's going on. If you're concerned about paying for the food, if you're concerned about feeding the people, feed the people. Why does your name have to be on something for people to get services that you're talking about?
You worried about this is your box. Don't break super really.
Follow the rules.
For 30 years.
Follow the rules.
The same image that on the box. For 30 years, the same image on there now. But because of your jealousy, your hatred, you don't want my name on the box. Stop. They still don't get the box. They still don't eat. They still don't know that this supervisor gave them the box. Stop being hateful. Y'all don't see that people are leading with their emotions up here. It ain't about y'all. It's about a box and a name. Yeah, we got to that. We're supposed to feed the people. Vote to feed the people. That's what the motion is. Move forward. All right, so motion second on the floor to pay general assistance fund. Call the roll. She can still respond. Now you can say, yes or no here. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Trust me. Okay, go to the next. Go to the next.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Carlisle. Supervisor.
Yes.
Motion failed.
All right, again, no more bills paid. Next, is there a motion for road and bridge? Is there a motion? Is there a second? Second. Any discussion? Call her.
Go girl, you go girl.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Gonzalez. Trustee Carlisle. Supervisor Henry.
Yes.
Motion failed.
All right, moving on. Next, we have resolution, proclamations, and orders. Is there a motion to do a consent agenda for this department from 1 through, but first, is there a motion to do a consent agenda? Is there a motion? Is there a second? Is there a motion and second? Call the roll.
Trustee Carlisle. Yes. Trustee Gonzalez. Trustee Henry. Trustee Gray Everett. Supervisor Henry.
Yes. All right, is there a motion to group number 1, number 2, and number 4 in the consent agenda? Is there a motion? Is there a second? Second. All right.
I have a question. Are we gonna vote on the other ones as well?
We're gonna do number 3, we are removing that one because we have to do something different. So we're doing 1, 2, and 4.
What is number 3? We're taking.
We're gonna get to that, sir. We're on the one that you guys just agreed to group, so we're grouping 1, 2, and 4. Right,
Trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
trustee Carlisle, trustee Gray, supervisor Hager.
all right, so for number 3, it is approval.
Motion passed.
Okay, so for number 3, it was the general fund and general assistance fund tax levy. The reason why I pulled this one from the agenda is because we have to first pass the budget. You cannot levy the people's tax money without telling them how you're gonna spend their money. So that's the reason why I removed number 3 from the agenda.
Wait a second. I thought we were voting on the insurance products. Right?
That's a tax levy, just read it to me, just ask me. 3, you see it? Just read that to me. We just approved 1, 2, and 4. That's what we just approved.
So we just approved under section 7 or 8.
Okay, I just read it, it's right, resolutions, proclamation, and ordinances. Then we went through, would we like to have a consent agenda? Everyone said yes. So then after that, we grouped 1, 2, and 4. And everyone agreed on 1, 2, and 4. Now the last one is number 3, which is the tax levy.
So I make a motion that we approve number 3.
That's the, that I just told you I removed from the agenda.
So why are the other ones different?
Because this is for our general fund and general assistance fund. The other ones got nothing to do with it.
You can't pass a tax levy before you pass a budget. I mean, you shouldn't, but you could. You can still do it. No, we have to pass this before. Attorney, can you answer that question, attorney? Can we pass this tax levy without approving the budget?
So we already got, council that told me we cannot.
Unfortunately, we need to see proof of that because we don't believe.
It don't matter. I'm not gonna vote on this, so it don't matter. I'm telling you.
Well, I made a motion.
You can make so much more you want. You have to come back for another board meeting, and you have to have a budget in place. In order
Motion
to.
second on the floor.
Okay, so listen, let me explain this to y'all. How they levy taxes, and they didn't tell.
Attorney, can you advise on this?
At all. Where's the budget?
Money from the attorney.
And y'all don't even know how to spend the money.
Attorney, would you please advise on this?
You cannot levy tax money.
Let the
and you
attorney
don't have a
talk.
budget to tell the public how you gonna spend your taxpayer dollars. Y'all are not understanding it. For those that don't get it, that's cool. But those that understand what I'm saying,
Let the attorney talk.
tax money without a budget. So they don't raise the money. Let's say they raise your property, right? And they lay the tax. So for y'all not understand. No, y'all not letting them spend the money. What's the plan to spend the money? They even gave you a plan. They just raise your taxes. That's what they have to do. But you cannot listen. You're not listening and telling you what's happening. So everybody just pass it. Just pass it. So
Let
go
the
ahead.
attorney talk.
This attorney, I have that information. So I have not had an opportunity to research this exact question, but some very quick research right now as we're sitting here tells me that, yes, it is generally advisable to approve a budget before you approve a levy.
That's right.
But the concern, though, is that you have a time frame in which to approve the levy. If you don't approve the levy, you file it by the last Tuesday in December, then you can't levy taxes next year. So it would be my advice to pass the levy.
So if we pass the levy and what the And I was trying to say, it's true that it wouldn't matter. However, if we pass it, then we're in good shape.
I wouldn't say necessarily that they're in good shape because you still do need.
Oh, correct, but I mean, it would be better.
However, there is a specific time frame in which the levy does need to be approved by, and there also is a specific time frame in which the budget needed to be approved by.
Right.
That obviously hasn't happened yet. So this is a very unorthodox thing. There actually is nothing per se in the law that addresses this that I have found. I do see a statement from TOI, which is the Johnson Officials of Illinois, and it does say that if the fiscal year begins after the levy must be adopted, then the budget and appropriation ordinance must be adopted before the levy. So as a general rule, yes, the budget and appropriation ordinance should be adopted before the levy. However, my concern is that if you don't adopt it now, even if that condition prerequisite is required, that the township may be putting itself into another bad position. So my suggestion would be, of course, to pass the budget and the levy. But if we can't get both done, at least pass the levy so that that can potentially be amended later. And the budget also can be amended later. But I just have a concern about not taking action on
So what's the deadline? It's the 31st, we have the tax bill, right?
And it's the last Tuesday in December, which this year is the 31st, that's correct.
So you guys
And it has to be clear, that is the date that it needs to be filed with the
I
county.
understand, so they have time to have a special meeting, and then they can also have the budget, which I had the budget on the prior agenda on Tuesday, to pass. But you guys took it off, being funny.
Well, we can
and
just
made-
vote right now.
hold on,
We're here.
and made this agenda, but the budget was on here to pass the budget and to pass the tax levy. Because I'm doing everything the right way, while everybody trying to circumvent the process. But everybody's sitting here jumping through loops and holes and not basically crossing their teeth and dotting their eyes. And that's what you should do. So as you can see, you need to call another meeting to pass the budget
We're here,
and
we
the
can
tax
do it right
levy
now.
as well.
We're here, we can do it right now. There's
Put it on the
There's
agenda.
no budget on the agenda, which y'all took off. I had it on the agenda right here, look. Budget. I had
Oh,
no
that's a
budget.
second.
It can be a motion to second. I just told you, she just
Motion
explained
and a
it,
second.
and you still ain't listening. There's no budget.
Going with the previous budget presented to the board.
We are, but there's no budget on here. They took it off the agenda, so you can't even vote on the budget today. Because they was being funny, and then we passed that budget.
Robert, why would, can I ask Robert a question? Why would we even adjust the budget?
Well, we're not on the budget right now. We're talking about tax levy, so we don't want to get off track. We don't want to get off track. Only reason why budget came up is because you have to pass a budget before you pass the tax levy. And that's what I've been saying, not on every board that y'all have not attended. So you had 7 different opportunities to pass a budget, but you didn't show up. So here we are now at the umpteenth hour trying to pass stuff, and y'all doing it wrong. So no, I will not be part of you passing a tax levy the wrong way. Pass it the right way, pass the budget. Y'all had all the way from March to pass a budget. March of this year, 2024. We're now talking about the next budget cycle. That's how bad this is, guys. This is how much they neglect their duties. But play the game, kick the kid down the road. No one is taking care of the business up here. The last 2 trustees. But they come here and grandstand and talk about why we need a tax levy all of a sudden. You got to the 31st to make it right.
It's just another ploy for you to get things on the agenda.
Just like
And
it's a
the
ploy,
point
but we got
already did
insurance,
it. That's all
right?
this
We
is.
don't have no
It's
insurance,
just
y'all
another
come to
ploy.
court.
This is your politics.
No, it's yours, sir. And I think the people see through it
We
right
can
now.
vote on it right now, and it's
I think they
done.
see through it right now.
As you said, we can vote on it right now, and it's done.
We are gonna vote on it, not right now. We're gonna vote on it, have another meeting, so we can pass this the proper way.
It's a
With
motion
the
and
budget.
second, call the
With the budget.
Motion and second, call the roll.
We're not passing this.
Then call the roll and let it pass or fail. That's Robert's rules of order that you like to talk about so much. That's Robert's rules of order that you like to talk about so much.
Would you let
There's
me
the first and the
speak?
second, call the roll. No, it's
I'm
the roll.
definitely not voting on this. Just told you the process. The attorney just told you the legal process, and you still want to do it the wrong way. So I will not be. No, but she told you the law. The law is to have a budget and then the tax levy. How you pay for the tax levy? You told people how you.
Call the roll.
But you
Call the
didn't
roll.
pay tax.
Call the roll. You just don't want to be on record voting no against it. That's all. Call the roll. It's the first and the second. Call the roll.
They're increasing the tax.
You just want to be on record not voting no against it. That's all. It's just another trick. It's another ploy to have another agenda with things on there that shouldn't be on there. Call the roll. Call the roll.
Whereas we look can have all the
There's a
real
first and a
people.
second, we have to call the roll. There's a first and a
We're
second.
not voting for this.
There's a first and a
We're not
second, call the
voting.
roll.
We're gonna do it the right way. We're gonna call a special
Clerk, there's a
meeting.
first
We're
and
gonna
a
pass the budget and also the budget, and we're gonna pass the other item.
Clerk, there's a first and a second. Trustee Carlisle, in a second. I'm sorry, let me reverse that. I know, I have a motion, and trustee Carlisle second. It was, item 3, under section 7.
Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Trustee Ray Everett.
To approve ordinance general fund, general system fund, tax levy. That's important.
No, I'm one of the people that's in the range of taxes, where I can't afford my taxes, they get too high. And I don't see why we should levy before we know what we're doing.
Trustee Carlisle.
Supervisor King.
No. So you see, they try to raise your property taxes, wake up. Next, on the agenda, under new business. Is there a motion to consolidate 1 through 7? Is there a motion for consent agenda for 1 through 7? Is there a second? All right, the motion is second. Any discussion?
Yes. What is the item 3? What is that exactly? It's only initials, I think.
Okay, that's our insurance coverage. What Robert is, Robert can explain it more, because Robert, when it deals with this, comes up, so he's calling And just for the record, so everybody understands what's happening, all these are our insurance coverage for crime insurance, cyber insurance, things of that nature. This has nothing to do with property and casualty or vehicle insurance. This is strictly those items. Today is the deadline to pass this. This is why I am here. Other than that, I would not be in this building. Once we pass this, then this will be in effect.
Good.
That's about general liability, public official insurance, pretty much that's for all our insurance, that's the extended requirement.
Okay, so, and what does that go?
That covers us for.
Let's see the time.
Time period, that's, December 1st, 2023 to November 30th. Nothing after December 1st. And everything before December 1st. So the way it works, our insurance, brokers here has but basically, our insurance claim. So if there's something happening in the claim year, then our insurance company will not cover. So anything, if they make a claim for someone today, and it happened, let's say something happened before December 1st, our insurance company will not pick it up. So this is by cartel. And so,
So something that wasn't claimed in the past year, but then it's claimed,
they
take care.
Yeah. Because our insurance works on two things. It works on what time period it happened and what's the date of the claim.
Okay, I understand. Okay. Do we have any updates on the general liability of those?
We're going December 1st going forward.
Yes.
My brokers are working very hard. I
let's say if I'm trying to get some coverage and they deny me, they're gonna come back to me and say, hey, we did it because we've got more tickets, you know, so.
I don't want to speak too much because they told me a lot of this had to be talked about in executive session. But I would say one thing is a lot of the media press and being on YouTube. I think we should have a conversation with the broker about that. And she's open to talking one-on-one or to here anytime. But some of us were not for some of those with the broker.
What's turnaround generally? To say, once you can talk to the broker, they find something or whatever, how long are you going to
I want to say our broker, they're working so hard. We had that one offer.
No, I'm saying, once something is found, how fast?
Oh, yeah, that right now, it's an emergency, so once we find something, we will have to do an emergency meeting, bring it to the board, and you will have to approve it. So as soon as we find something, 24 hours, we can even say meeting that same day. So as soon as we find something, you might get a call, hey, can you come in?
Just show them.
You gotta show it to the meeting, that'll be the only thing on the agenda that is considered emergency. We have emergency meetings within 24 hours, Attorney Nelson, we're gonna have more, but let's say we found something at noon, I think we can have a meeting within that hour, you guys.
Okay, thank you, Robert. And just to clarify, I do completely agree, this is an emergency, and should you guys find insurance that will cover the township that the board is agreeable to, I do think that an emergency meeting should be called, and that the board should go. Like I always have told us, they should have an emergency meeting, they should have a special meeting when we did have coverage. Put it on the agenda, but just not your right. I hear you. All right, so it's a motion and a second on the floor, please call the roll. Approve items 1 through 7.
Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle. Trustee Gray Everett.
She's stupid. No, that's stupid.
And Supervisor Henry. Oh, we did not. So sorry. We need a motion to approve 1 through 7.
Oh, 3-8. Then y'all all over the place. You know, y'all need
Okay, so this is for the motion to approve 1 through 7. That was the consent, that's what she just stated. She will call the roll.
Second.
I'll second.
Gonzalez.
Yes.
Carlisle. Gray Everett. Supervisor Henry.
Yes. All right. Next on the agenda, of course, is public comment. I'm gonna say a couple things, and then we're gonna call people from this list. You can come up and speak. You have 3 minutes to address this body, and you can talk about whatever we just discussed this evening. First, I just want to talk about a couple things was removed from the agenda, which was for Tuesday of December 17th. One thing I put on the agenda was to adopt the budget, the appropriation budget for Thornton Township for general assistance. Another thing I placed on the agenda was to adopt the budget for the general fund. Those 2 items was removed from this agenda. The great thing that I was trying to push for all residents of Thornton Township was the approval of Supervisor's 100% property tax refund for all homeowners throughout Thornton Township. A lot of you guys have been complaining about your property taxes are super high, so I felt the need to make sure I gave you some kind of relief for this holiday season. So that was on the agenda. Also, approval of bonuses for all Thornton Township employees. That was on the agenda. And last but not least, we had an agenda to approve and accept the resignation of Jerry Jones. He's a trustee that quit a while ago, and that's why they kept playing this game and trying to hold down the clock and
wear our 60 days. We have never ever accepted the resignation of Jerry Jones. It has to come before this board for approval, for us to accept it, for the clock to start. The clock cannot even start until we accept it. So that's the other issue for you. Also, y'all just saw us display paying bills here at Thornton Township. It says in my heart that we did not agree to pay bills for everybody that was a vendor, everybody that did work for us. It really hurt, and I'm hurting for them, which I don't get the calls later, because now they cannot have a great Christmas because they spend their money first to give us products, and then we supposed to reimburse them. So when we don't reimburse them, we hurt them. Little do people know. And it's really hurting everybody in Thornton Township that look forward to that food box, like we did for Thanksgiving. We gave greens, beans, potatoes, you name it was in the box, you put pizzas all in the box, everything you needed. You didn't even have to go to the grocery store. That's how great that box was. So that you will not be getting for this Christmas due to the fact that the two trustees on the end, Chris and Carmen, chose not to go to pay for boxes for you to get food or food for the food pantry. Also the toys. Y'all know we do toys every single year. You know, when Frank Zuccarelli was here, every year they did a toy giveaway. So why would we not continue that same thing here in Thornton Township? We did it last year. It was epic. We had it where it was like Toys R Us. You just walk in and you pick out what toys you wanted. Each kid got 3 to 4 toys. It was really dope. People was looking forward to that. Families signed up. They really heard about it. Because I've been getting calls all day as it relates to, hey, are you giving toys out tomorrow? Are we giving out the Christmas boxes tomorrow? Everybody's looking forward to that. So they heard that they're not going to be getting those items tomorrow. Last but not least, we're going to schedule a special meeting so that we can pass our budget and our tax levy before this year is out. And of course, we want to do it the right way. We are supposed to always pass a budget, but we went the entire year without passing the budget because people play college tricks the entire year. So this is why we're here at this juncture as it relates to passing a budget and then passing your tax levy. Do not ever let nobody come and try to fool you into believing we should pass a tax levy and they increasing your property taxes. You don't even know they increasing them for. They didn't give you no budget. They didn't give you no kind of outlook of what the plan is for the year, how we gonna spend the money, what we gonna do with the taxes, nothing. But yeah, just push it. That's all they were trying to do. So pay attention, guys, because stop letting people trick you because of all the chaos and you're not reading or paying attention. Educate yourself first before you just go off the handle. Next.
Praise God.
Appointments. Let me be clear about appointments, how they kept putting out this misinformation. Appointments works just like this. All you guys saw, when you get appointed, you saw Carmen get appointed. The appointment is not the sole person of one individual up here on this board. It is for everybody. Everybody on this board gets to pick and choose who they want. They either gonna get a motion or get a second, or they don't get no motion, or don't get no second, or don't get no votes. That's how this game goes. As you know, a lot of people got their name thrown on the table. They couldn't get a second, let alone get the votes to become supervisor or to become the trustee. So that's how that game goes. It's not, we trying to prevent supervisor hinder from appointing. I can only suggest someone, just like everybody up here can suggest someone, but you gotta have a second, and you gotta have votes to make that person a trustee. Just so you got the truth of how you appoint somebody way up board. So what they're telling you is so misleading and it is all false. It's all negative. I am seeking the removal of trustee Carmen Carlisle, because she's a liar, and I'm also my name is Carlisle. I'm also a liar. The only person of my liar is you. It was Becca and I told you. You are respectful. My name is Carmen Carlisle. If you need to learn how to say the only important name, her name is Dr. Everett, not Everett. So I want you to know, I'm trying to say my name is both of them, and I will be in court to remove them for neglecting their duties as trustees. You go, girl! You go, girl! And another thing that y'all did, they did not show up to the board meeting. But yet, Mr. Gonzalez said,
Will you shut up?
and did not even show up to the actual board meeting to all those things. That's why he did special meeting before you today. So I'm pointing all these things out, so hopefully the other is paying attention, you heard what I said. People can yell, say whatever they want, it don't bother me. All I want you to know is the facts, the truth, and another side. Stop listening to the lies and the manipulation, and the board cannot move anything but keep doing other people's dirty work. Kermit Carlisle and Chris Gonzalez, you all go work for
Trump just got love.
Those are the puppet masters behind all this core at the township. The township is doing great. We have surplus. I've said this, I've shown this, I've seen a lot of everything shows surplus and protection. I get that y'all want everything to look bad or be bad, but it is not bad. When I came over there, I turned it around. Y'all had a $4.6 million deficit.
I did this, I did that.
Now you have nothing but surplus. And every single account in Fort Township under my leadership, despite the credit that you might want to give me. So I think I'm doing an awesome job. It's just that my own people, my own race, attack me.
Exactly. She got one more time to holler at my motherfucker. I mean, she just said she was dead. You go, girl.
Oh, come on, it's in it all.
So please do y'all research, because y'all gonna have people to talk negative about the community. They don't do any protest, so let them know that
Public comment! Public comment!
All right, so I just wanted to say thank you, trustees, for holding out, for saving.
Oh, what's going on?
Thank you
Oh, okay.
from the bottom of our hearts. When it comes to this election, I'm so glad that she's not even on the ballot. So we don't have to worry about dealing with her past. So, you know, it's something weird when she just sits up here and speaks whatever she wants to speak and think that she can just come there and degrade you guys, but then nobody can say anything against her. That's the problem with a dictatorship.
Yeah.
She said that she hates dictators, but that's what she's showing up here today, is that she's a major dictator. Y'all gotta make sure that since she's not on the ballot, that y'all don't vote the other dictator in, because believe it or not, she has passed with Christopher Clark.
Yes.
And believe it or not, Christopher Clark is running for supervisor with the full slate as well. So you guys gotta understand that we have to make sure that we vote corruption completely out of the township. The insurance, for her being uninsurable, that's ridiculous. You want to sit up here and lie and say that it's their fault that we don't have insurance? No, it's your fault that we don't have insurance. And also, when it comes to the toys, I am sure that anyone that don't have toys, you all have a town that gives out free toys as well as free toys. So don't just always have to rely on the township, because that is what we call a public aid office anyway. However, you can call 211, you can go to churches, there's other places that you can go for your information. It does not need to be the township all the time. Unfortunately, the township is at war. So until they get a new supervisor in place that's actually qualified, then we can't worry about trying to pass a budget when all she's trying to do is the last ditch effort to steal. Thank you, God bless.
Get it out. I don't like Bob, get it.
Denise Clark. And I just moved in this township. And I haven't been here for 7 months. And for the 7 months that I've been here, it's just been war. Just war. I moved from the city.
You shouldn't have come here.
I moved from the city thinking that I was gonna find a better place. Look at that. I came because I want to be a part of a township that's going somewhere. We're gonna have to, and I know everybody has their own whatever. I just believe that some of the things from Dalton is spilling over now into the township. And another thing is, I'm thinking about those seniors that has to go to dialysis. And they get their check at the beginning of the month. So they didn't plan for the end of the month. How do they get to their appointments? You know, kids just throw things out like this at the last minute. Toys, fine, she gave us other options. But when you talk about seniors in their life and people that are going to be hungry, we have to think about things like that. And yes, we just throw things out. But I just say, may the best man win. But we got to come in with resolution. We can't just keep fighting. Let's come with some type of resolution and let's think about our seniors. That's where my heart is. Let's think about our seniors and during this Christmas season. Let's have a Merry Christmas.
West Chicago resident.
As a homeowner. Good afternoon, I'm just saying good evening, but good afternoon. I want to start, and I hope everyone can hear me, by stating that Tiffany did the exact same thing when it came to the budget meeting, which is way more important than this meeting. She had that meeting on a Friday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yes.
She was hoping that no one would show up for that meeting. So that backfired. But for her to sit here and talk about what they're doing, and she did the exact same thing, is the face of contradiction, hypocrisy, and just a liar. Okay? You love to call Carmen out of her name. Carmen is standing up with integrity, with professionalism. You know, she's standing in fire. Because you guys make this a hostile work environment. Every time she's ready to come to a meeting, who wants to show up to this environment, Tiffany? You bring chaos. Somebody said, you know, if you love the people so much, why don't you step aside, step down? Look at us even when we're talking to you. If you love people and they ain't know what to do about it, why don't you look at us, acknowledge us? I'm just saying, because it doesn't matter, I'm going to still say what I'm going to say. For the lady that just spoke, just to let you know, there is a program through the state. If they are on Medicare or Medicaid, they can call and they can arrange rides to any medical. Absolutely.
And it comes with their insurance too.
They can get a ride as well.
How they use the bingo.
Uninsured vehicles.
That's
So,
right.
just to let you
I
guys
want to know
know,
how the seniors get the bingo.
there is rides available for people. You don't even have to be a senior. If you're on Medicaid or Medicare, you can get rides to any Absolutely. So I'll make that clear. Tiffany, you know, you talk about, you know, insurance. You had an event yesterday at the Melanie Fitness Center. Was that place insured? That's right. Okay, I just need to know, was it insured? How did the residents get there? Did you bust them in on uninsured vehicles? I saw the because they were sure riding around town yesterday. There were several spottings of Thornton Township vehicles on the streets.
That's
okay,
right.
whether they have insurance or not, they were on the streets. You know, and also, you know what, Tiffany, I mean, I hate to do this, I hate to call you out your name, but you are a liar.
Period.
It's been proven over and over and over again. You talk about things that you turn around and do, and you basically justify when you're doing them. Also, let me, before I run out of time, why are you trying to take our vote away, Tiffany? The same thing that you're advocating for because of the caucus, and the reason why you're not on the ballot, you're that same way that you feel like those voters were stripped of their rights, you're doing the exact same thing, not allowing the people to vote for the next trustee. That's our decision. We have waited 60 days. We have waited 60 days, and now
She do live in the township. She do live in the suburbs. She do live in the township. Okay? She do live in the township. Shit, stop lying.
Your time is up. Ma'am, you don't even live in the township. Your time is up. Your time is up, ma'am. You're not relevant. Your time is up, ma'am. Security.
I should have to prove anything to them, okay? You're not my dictator, Tiffany.
You can come over here and remove her. She can remove
You're not
herself.
my dictator.
You don't have any more time. Your time is up. Your time is up. Your time is up.
Put your hands on
Your time is up.
Don't touch her. You want to be
Security.
Don't touch her.
So we can finish our meeting.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
We used everyone to do. And I'd like to point out something that's pretty vital to our village. At the last caucus, there was one of our Tiffany Hilliard's associates standing outside, calling people's names out as they approached to get in line, a long line to get out there. That included a lot of, I saw a couple of the buses out there that she had the people in there. I'm sure the buses more than likely, but anyway, they could have easily gotten in line just like the rest of us. But the narrative that was put out there on television was that they were locked out. I got there at 5:05, and there were plenty of seniors like myself. I'm also a senior, so when I hear somebody take that as senior guy there, yeah, I'll take care of myself for a long time.
Okay.
Let's have a lot of other seniors out here, the ones that are paying for some of these situations that she's gotten us in. I'd also like to point out the fact that at December 3rd meeting in Dalton, she got up and talked about respect. This woman would not understand respect if Aretha Franklin came back from the
You look a person in their face when they talking to you. I don't care what they talking about. I ain't gonna lie to shit. Keep your head up. Keep your head held high.
They're gonna be, so
That's okay.
we could just cleanse our whole township.
That's right.
Of these people that try to intimidate, that people that ridicule cancer patients, that goes right along with somebody that has a cancer scale. These people gravitate to each other. So it's gonna be a few more months, but we're gonna get our village and our township back. Whether they like it or not, they're wrong. I'd also like to point out that the people that have offered, insurance, that is definitely a breach in the law. If you're giving it this, and a building in Dalton, okay, should there not be fees and insurance in that building? I mean, this, our money is just going out, it's just disappearing. It's been proven over and over again. These budget situations that she's claiming to have are just the opposite. We get deficits left and right. We're back to the news report next month. This is really good. Because some of the stuff that they're claiming will once again be shot to hell. They have no concept of what's going on here.
All right, and time is up.
Time's up too.
Time's up. Thank you.
You're not gonna make it, baby. You ain't gonna make it, brother. You're not gonna make it.
Trying to fail.
She's not gonna make it. She's not gonna make it, and none of y'all not gonna have y'all. That's right. I don't have to, baby. I'm retired.
Excuse me,
You looking for a job?
Nah, baby.
He keep getting fired. Yeah.
I want to educate Tiffany Henry. She always says she want to educate the residents, so let one of the residents educate her. The buses that you had yesterday at Melanie Fitness Center, police station, having bingo. First of all, you should have had amusement license from the village with consent of the board in order to hold that event. Also, trustees, I want to ask, because there also was a bus there transporting residents. If you didn't have any insurance, were those buses insured?
They shouldn't be on the streets.
Evening at 6 o'clock? Well, that's unheard of, because that liability will fall on the dog. And we have our own issues with Tiffany Henry.
Yep.
Okay? And at the caucus, you had 6 buses out there transporting residents. That was illegal. Let me educate you.
Illegal, as she would say.
You cannot transport residents on a bus to a caucus, to a event such as that. That's illegal. Let her know, attorney that's sitting over there, let her know that that's illegal. Please do, because she needs to be educated that that's illegal to do. I want to know approximately why she's sitting up here telling the residents that the trustees up here will not vote on giving you a tax rebate. If you think about it, the last one you received was probably, you might have received less. My taxes are extremely high here in Thornton Township. I received $35. So if you have, what is it, $2 million that you want to disperse upon 17 municipalities, think about it. Think about residents, how much would you receive that she's sweating them to vote on it to make it look like she's doing something for the residents, and you're only going to receive $15. Right. If you need $15, call me. I have it. You know, I'm not going to even entertain you two clowns.
That's right. Bozo.
Three clowns.
Bozo.
I'm not going to entertain that.
Your time is up. Happy hour. It's 2 o'clock. You just put the tip down. Me down there.
I am secure.
We ain't playing with you. You supposed to be like that. You supposed to be like that. That's my national pattern. I said, you don't supposed to be in that. You got security for that? You forgot? No, yes, but I don't give a fuck.
Well,
Thornton Township has been around for a long time. A lot of people have been receiving services from Thornton Township. As the senior service manager, we service a lot of things throughout Thornton Township. It's very important for our senior service program to continue. We have vendors who have not been paid. We do not have access to our desktops, current computer desktops right now, where we cannot provide all the services needed to serve the people of our township. I am asking and requesting the board today to please reconsider passing the budget, approving the bills. We want our election program to continue, and we would like all our other members to be paid. I am asking you, please, a lot of seniors will be affected. It's the holiday season.
Yes.
A lot of them do not have family members to provide for them.
That's right.
I'm up here, I'm shaking right now, because I cannot believe everything that has gone on today. I am begging you on behalf of the city services department to please reconsider.
Yeah.
Please.
Yes.
There are like 7 bills that wouldn't affect any services that were taken off. So if Supervisor Peter wanted to support the motion, she could have, and all the bills could have paid minus like 7 bills. So I'm still willing to do that if she is, but other than that, if it doesn't get paid, then.
That's right.
That's not true.
That's
She needs to
right.
pay all the vendors. There's vendors on there that have in your department, and they need to pay everybody. Or sit here trying to show and say, well, why we not paying everybody? It's Christmas. Everybody needs their money. Give everybody their money, they get to work, pay them.
So I'm just representing.
Okay, is the shit over?
Right now, a lot of people that affected by my department. I do support a lot of other departments, but on behalf of senior services, because I'm the manager there, it's the other department heads here, they can come and represent their department. We do service a lot of seniors that they go to other departments for services. However, on the agenda, it is, number 246 and 266. That's actually our holiday event. That's on the agenda that was
I didn't announce it out loud. These are, it says potential invoice renewals. I did not take those off. I took off the things that were against or not in compliance with the inventory. That is the only thing that were taken off. Nothing for senior services, the youth department, any other services were taken off. So again, my amended motion was to take off about a couple of things that aren't in compliance with the norms that the board created.
so I can disregard this.
Yeah, those are potential. I mean, because sometimes I ask questions and their answers are really so I got the answers to those. So again, those are taken off. So.
All right, and it was taken out, but we'll give you the minutes after this, because we do got another meeting to go to, so we got to.
No, they were taken out. For the record, you and trustee Gray are the ones that voted no, not us.
We did.
That's the bottom line. Well, that's the bottom line. Don't try to say we didn't prove anything. You're the ones that didn't prove anything.
Pay all the vendors, stop politicking with certain vendors, pay everybody, so stop playing. Come on, we got nowhere to go, guys, we got one more, and then I gotta leave. I want you to think I'm not trying to hear you speak, so come on over here. I got another meeting, we're there at 2 o'clock. Remember, I came here because I wanted to pay for the insurance.
What's the best? I thought y'all was going down the list.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Eduardo Vasquez. I'm in the outreach department. Back there are my fellow co-workers. I feel like we haven't been very clear to the residents, because to me, what matters more than anything is making sure that you residents know what's going on in your township, which is the primary function for outreach. What we did was open up on every single one of your doors, every 17 municipalities. Because they ain't knocked on my door. To inform you guys about resources you guys have. And I want to make this very clear. They're for everybody, and anyone who's watching this on live stream or here in person. For us in our outreach team, it does not matter who are the trustees, it doesn't matter who the supervisor is, or whoever's in that position. Our main goal is just to inform our residents about what is happening in our township. Whether they be events or resources that some people really do need. I've had people come up to me and cry because they didn't have food in their home, and I was able to provide them a food box. For me, that's all I ever cared for, and that's all I ever needed. Our township, our people, our residents get what they deserve. And our team here, my team, that's all we care for. That's all we push for. That's all we work for. Because at the end of the day, none of this is possible without any of you. You are our boss. You are the ones in control. You are the one who tells us what we can and cannot do. Everyone. You are in control. Don't feel that you're not. Don't feel like you're not. Because at the end of the day, I answer, and our group outreach is loyal to one group and one group only, the residents. Because they're the ones that matter. They're the ones who are consistent. They're the ones who are always going to be here. Thank you. That's all I have to say.
First of all, my name is Judy, and I'm Director of Juvenile Assistance and Food Pantry. We have been affected by all this conversation today. We buy food, we can't give it away because we don't have our bills paid. I sat there just now and my vendors are calling me on my cell phone. They're stopping our food from being delivered. So guess what, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have food boxes to give out, and these fine young people can't go out and deliver them. We had to rent trucks. I follow rules. If you tell me we have no insurance, I won't drive. So therefore, I rented trucks for the company, for these men and women to deliver boxes to our seniors, to our senior buildings. I'm not asking for much, just pay our bills. I understand, image, but GA has a separate line item. Please verify that you can hold us accountable for that. Because I remember, I've been in Thornton Township since 1997. I can tell you how Christmas bags used to be. I can tell you how we went from bags to boxes. And now the boxes with closure on them. And guess what? We did start out with everybody's name, but we also had sponsors' name on their name. And as the years progressed, we have only had the supervisor name on the box. Please, we can't get any more vendors. Vendors, I'm begging them on hands and knees literally to help us, to give us our product. And all I'm asking is for the board to reconsider as well, to vote. I understand image, but please verify that you can do that. We also, just for image purpose, the letterhead. The township supervisor has a separate letterhead just for GA, and it always has had it. I'm asking the board to work together to approve all the bills. I understand what you got an issue with, but please remember, it is the holiday season. And I feel bad because if you go right now to the ZAP building, you're going to see a lot of stuff that I got. I can't give away. They're holding my meat hostage, and I'm okay with that too. Because guess what? They haven't gotten paid. And guess what? We can't pay the vendors, they can't pay their staff. So what's going to happen to their staff? Is that all of you all consider paying the bills. We don't have internet service in some of the buildings. Security. You want security? They won't even give us extra security because bills have not been sponsored.
Why y'all need security for seniors?
Please, ladies and gentlemen,
The seniors
the men and women out in the audience, it's enough pressure on them as well as the supervisor. But think about the pressure of not knowing on the staff.
They said yes.
I just asked for all the bills to be considered. And I understand image, I hear you all out and clear, but for GA, is a different policy and procedure for that. So please consider that, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very much, and happy holidays to you.
Good afternoon.
I've been out here, I've been living in this township since my son was 16. He's 51 now. I never in my wildest dreams seen the chaos, the backstabbing, the jealousy, the envy, the inconsiderate, don't even consider the kids and the senior citizens because of your agenda. Everybody ain't gonna get along with everybody. Okay, but it got to be some type of reasonable solution that's bringing in all the outside people into our township.
That's right.
Then we're the outside
Very
people
embarrassing.
is running our township.
That's right.
Y'all so busy trying to stab Tiffany that you got other snakes that's slithering in here.
That's right.
Like Tiffany said, she was raised here. You got people flying in here, busting in here, just starting all kind of chaos. And another thing, if you're not a Thornton Township resident, you need to stay off of these mics because you don't have no concern about what's going on in our township. I don't care if your daughter got a problem here. I don't care if your grandkids got a problem here. If you're not a resident
Tiffany don't even live in the township. Tiffany don't even live in the township. She don't even live here.
Let me tell you something, let me leave it like this.
Please leave.
And number two, Mr. Why you sitting up here flipping me off with the bird? Like I told you, your mama should be probably set on
That was so ignorant.
Yeah, please.
Free it, Dean.
247-3663. I repeat, the number is 773-247-3663. And also, as you know, they also give out Christmas stuff to people too. So there are other areas for you to look into that will have, even the Park District has something. So don't think that you lost. They always want you to think
211.
like you are living in the ghetto.
Yeah.
You do not live in the ghetto.
That's right.
That's right.
And the amount of money they say that the adult people get for income is not correct. I do not make $23,000 a year. Even if I was on public aid, it'd probably be just as much. So don't be fooled by this envious, crazy ass shit that's going on.
Thank
I get
you.
tired of hearing this every day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Every day I see something on the news about adult and about you. You have no respect. This young lady right here should be called by her name. They got all sort of names for you. They got more names for you than they do for her. And you should be ashamed of that. I've talked to you before. I told you, you think you can say whatever you want to say, and you think you will get away with it. You and I had that conversation. And you still act like a little girl. And I don't understand it. You talk about seniors loving you. I had a lot of respect for you. I was looking for good things from you. In the long run, you have made me feel like an unhappy parent.
Thank you.
You should be ashamed of yourself. And another thing, you don't have to put your name on the box. You can put Chicago Depository on there. And the next thing is, in the tax already passed, within 4.99, you need to remember what you were talking about. You need to go back and look at the videos like I do. I see you all the time. I listen to you all of them. I went back as far as 2016. And you need to go look at yourself if you need to. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Great comment. Thanks for the resource.
211 works too, y'all. Y'all can call 211. The food depository in Dalton.
Hello, everyone. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I'd like to thank everybody, the board, for coming out today. I'd like to thank the residents and the people who aren't residents for coming out today. I just want to make something very clear. What I've noticed from this township is something that is amazing. It's something I've never seen before. In my entire life, in all the cities and villages and municipalities that I visit, I've never seen something quite like this before. You all have a gift, a rare jewel. You have a supervisor. Hold on. I'm not telling you from what I heard. I'm telling you from what I've seen.
Yes.
Just give me a second. If you were there,
We didn't vote for her. She was appointed.
there was a line miles of people who actually wanted the services that they already paid for. All these boxes is not a handout. That's what you're misunderstanding, is not a handout. You've already paid for these services. You're only receiving the services that you already paid for. It's like if you went to a grocery store and you got in the grocery store, and then you go to the line to pay for it, but you don't have to pull out a check because you've already paid for it. Because you've already paid for these services, you deserve it.
That's right.
It's not a handout. You deserve the services.
Yes.
If you then don't receive the services, if you don't want the services, you don't have to take it. But it doesn't mean you don't deserve it. You deserve it. It's your money at work for you. That's right. At the end of the day, no matter how you feel about the supervisor, whether you like her or don't like her, it's okay, because what you're hurting by not allowing people to receive their services that they pay for with their tax dollars, which is thousands of people, because I've seen them. I'm not telling you from what I've heard. I'm telling you from what I've seen. I've seen thousands of people show up and begging and glad to receive the services that township offers. The people who come to these meetings do not actually reflect what the township actually is. The township is made up of thousands of people, and those thousands of people want the toys from the township.
They do.
The reason why is because the toys that are given from the township are actually better toys. The food that's given from the township is actually better food. Because those things are better, you're actually receiving more for your money. And because you're receiving more for your money,
Why do I have to show up? Please stop. Why do I have to show up 3 minutes? 3 minutes.
this is a rare jewel. It's a rare jewel that you're actually receiving what you're actually deserving for. So I really want you all to really reconsider everyone in the township. Thank you.
And just for the record, guys, we serve over 190,000 residents. So you see little people in here talking about this is not our people that really support Thornton Township. I am truly loved throughout the
I live in Thornton Township.
As a resident, I am very proud of Chris Gonzalez and Carla for taking a stand to defend what is right on the long term for us as Thornton Township residents. I'm very proud of you. My second point is that a replacement trustee is voted in for Thornton Township. We need input as residents. It should not be something where the supervisor decides in that meeting. That should be the decision of the residents of Thornton Township. And my third point is, Miss Tiffany Henry, I have known you for 10 years. I met you when Riley Rogers was choosing a trustee for the village of Dalton. At that point, I wish he would have chosen me to be a trustee. Imagine how different it would have been if he would have chosen a real leader like myself. Imagine that. But he made a mistake, and I do. I am a mature person. I watched you for 10 years, my young lady. I am asking that you would resign as supervisor of Thornton Township. I've known you for 10 years. And that you would resign as the mayor of the village of Dalton. This would be for the betterment of all of us. This is my day to speak, and I have spoken. Please resign from both positions. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Pat.
Cheryl Hill. Cheryl Hill.
Cheryl Hill standing at the podium. I'm sorry. Reading in the name of the Father and the Son. Oh my God. I just got real discombobulated. I'm gonna start with good seeing holiday to everybody. I've seen more than my eyes. That was true. the thing I want to stare out my eyes. When it comes to civilship, civility, stewardship, servitude to the people, that is you all's job. Now, let me correct that. The job is to go out and get your paycheck. That's right. You pay some of your taxes. Because this here, this is service to us. This is not serve yourself. This is not cutting me out of voting last year. See, my thing about appointmentship, y'all played a little game. Y'all played a nasty little game. You messed around with 190,000 people, and we're sitting here today looking at the trickle-down effect in every shape, in every form. It has affected everyone, everything, everybody, and every part of every last one of these boroughs that's out here. I'm not going to call no one person. Because this ain't been about not one y'all. I don't care how long you can sit there. I don't care how long you can set it off. It ain't never, ever been about two all. Because any y'all gonna take us in? Because the 10 people that I had to take over to the township last week, I don't have no copy. But I made sure the copy they was in was insured. I don't care how y'all get it done. Y'all need to get that building back open. Because not one of us signed any of this. We didn't put it in our vote. Some of us didn't get our vote. And I'm so malcontent with so much going on. That was once upon a time, didn't nobody know me. What about? What about? Once upon a time, didn't nobody know nobody in this room. But when it comes to one election, I have seen some of you elected officials. I have seen you all sit up there contesting. Some of you ain't got no black doggone business contesting nothing. I have seen people treat people in a mannerism you wouldn't want to be treated in. And you certainly won't want nobody coming to your house treating you like that. And then you stand here at this public forum and make your whole god doggone family wish they probably didn't know you. You don't know how to apologize. You want somebody to bow down. Y'all don't validate nothing for nobody else's life. Nobody can tell nobody who to love, who to stand with, who to speak up for, who to take care of, who to look out for. Y'all need to stop thinking that y'all somebody's judge, jury, and executioner out here. You entitled to your voice. You entitled to your opinion. But you are not entitled to go around obeying no other human being, making like that if they don't exist. And if somebody else has an opinion, you want to dog them. You back this beautiful woman into something that is none of her making. All these people that come out here to do whatever their job is, they have the right to. The time is up. You know what? Thank y'all. You know what? It's sick.
Elaine, don't forget what they did to your grandson. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't never forget that, baby. What they did to you or your grandchild. Because I stood for your grandbaby. Yeah, remember that. Remember what they did to your baby. Remember.
That's the end of the list, I believe.
The public comment list, I'm sorry, Ms. John. There's a list because there was an ordinance.
I stood for your baby. I stood for your baby.
This board has.
Because we all have nepotism. All right, he brought her in, she brought her in, and now everything's a damn mess.
I stood for her grandbaby.
I
stood for your grandbaby. I stood. No, but the trustees did too, because they gave your baby, all the trustees. No, they stood for your baby too. I gotta tell you the truth. They stood for your baby. They stood for your baby.
That's right. You want your ass on that. Because remember that.
Don't vote for Christmas. Don't vote for it. No respect for
I think, for the other meeting.
All right. I think we've heard enough. Actually, I'm still hearing it. All right, guys. I guess it's still streaming. Thank you for Burgundy Blue commentary for this stream. I won't stay too long. I actually have some stuff to do, but I like this comment here by Joey B. It is unfortunate how unorganized, ratchet, and uncouth this meeting is from the officials and the residents. And I think that's a pretty good comment. I think I don't have to say much after that, to add on to that there. I would never, ever have any of my relatives if I knew that this was happening in these meetings, I would not have my grandma, or my grandma passed away, but also I have my grandma in Barbados right now, but I would never allow them to even come to this type of meeting. Everyone there has their blood pressure probably going through the roof. This is not healthy at all, in any shape or form or fashion, at all. I've seen many of these meetings already, so it's not much of a big surprise, but we're just a couple of days from Christmas. And this is what's happening. And I'm sorry, you guys can check out the rest. It's too loud. I think I may need to drink some water, try to chill out a little bit. This is when it says out of control, this is absolutely out of control. There is no leadership at all, at least in my perspective, what I'm looking at here. Uh-oh, got all messed up here. Oh. I don't see the leadership. This is just a bunch of, there's no professionalism in here. The meeting, people are yelling out, they're talking you know where this reminded me of? This meeting and the way these meetings have been running, it reminds me of watching WWF or WWE. You guys are around my age. So WWF, remember? Have you ever guys been to a live show? I've been to a few. And when the wrestler comes up and goes to the ring and takes a mic and starts talking, especially if they heel, everyone in the crowd is yelling and booing and won't let them even have an ability to speak. Just boo, 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 boo. And it makes sense because it's about the show. It's about the entertainment. This is where it is right now. It's like a WWE performance. Everyone gets on the mic, or they'll take the mic, they'll shoot their promo, they catch the heat, or maybe they're a face, they're a good guy, or whatever you want to call it. Like this, this happens every meeting. And I know that Hainiard started by calling someone dumb, right? In this meeting, she called Trustee Carlisle dumb. Totally unprofessional. It's ratchet. It's a bad idea. It's not what you need when you are desperate to try to get if you really cared about the senior citizens and all the services, calling her dumb does what? But then it goes to the other point, calling her a liar, calling her out of her name. Now it got to a point where everyone is calling each other out of their names. Everyone has something to gain. So the reason why this is happening, at least in my opinion, is the fact that, actually I can't, how do I knock this? So you see right now it's, let me see if I can hear what they have to say. Hold on a second, guys. Something wrong.
People are willing to attack you on behalf of somebody else. You don't know how far they're willing to go. And that's a concern for me.
Let me ask you, you mentioned a moment ago lying. Did she ask you or others to lie about her charity or other spending?
No, I mean, honestly, it seemed like something legit. So nobody asked anybody to lie, but it was just a mishap in the paperwork that could have been rectified. Hey, she could have said, I'm sorry, charity, I didn't know the rules, and give me and my team some time, and we can just rectify the paperwork. People do start doing things all the time and don't know the processes, but you learn, and you know better, you do it.
Chris, you specifically questioned a lot of the invoices. Can you tell us what your questions are?
So basically, I mean, to begin with, we just don't get a lot of paper, unfortunately. So we're here today to pass the bills. We attempted to do that. We took a couple, 3 out, 2 different line items. They were going to vote no, not us. We voted to approve them. So we basically just, with the ones we left out, we just wanted a little more information. That's why I asked. And eventually, I think she did kind of answer, but I said, I'll get you paid for it.
You guys, I have to go to the next meeting, so y'all can actually go right to. Oh, this way. I can go to the next.
So I would not be going to any other meetings. This is it for me. I guess I'll check out what's going on in the next meeting. But back to what I was saying, and then I'll head out because I got stuff to get to as well. But actually, let me show my whole face. I don't got time for this. Yeah, this was like WWE. This is wrestling. Everyone is performing. Everyone at this point is just going back and forth, and nothing is really getting done. Right now, Trustee Gonzalez is running on the Napoleon Harris ticket. Napoleon Harris is the one that pushed Hainiard out in terms of the caucus. Hainiard is still mad about that. So I think the next move for Hainiard at this point, if she can't get back on the ballot, which most likely she can't, she's going to try her best to make the trustees look as bad as possible. So somehow maybe someone else wins the township supervisor if she can. If she's not able to get back on the ballot, she is going to be as petty as, probably takes another level of pettiness to the next level to try to ensure that Napoleon Harris does not get back or does not get elected to supervisor. That's where it looks like this was happening. Hainiard may be still having this hope that she may get back on the ballot, but if she can't, and I think someone said that they turned her down. I'm not sure. I got to confirm that. But that's where it's going to be because Gonzalez is on to be reelected as trustee, which is hilarious because he's the one who appointed or nominated Hainiard to be the supervisor in the first place. This is straight out of a WWE storyline. This is something Triple H mix up. It's a wrestling faction. There was a person that used to be cool, but then someone turns on the other, and then now someone joins a different faction. Now there's a fight. Like that's basically what wrestling is. It's just a bunch of soap opera stories, right? So this is the soap opera we have right here, where everyone is using the pain of the residents to try to win some points here. And I think Hainiard is probably the worst at it because it just a lot of it it comes across that if you don't go her way, if things don't go her way, she is going to make everything as difficult and as possible, repeat the same talking points over and over again. Even when Carlisle said, when one of the employees talked about the seniors and paying some of the vendors, Carlisle said, which is a compromise. Hey, if she takes some of these things out, we can get this to work. And Hainiard says, no, we pay all the bills. Like everyone is just at this gridlock of you do whatever I want you to do, or I'm not going to work with you at all. And I don't think that's how effective government work. Like effective governance isn't you get everything you want. Like there's compromise. There's things you receive. There's things you don't receive, and you move on to the next meeting. So that's just where I have it. She can't get her way, and Tiffany is going to continue to be that bulldozer. She's gonna knock it, and then what? Now my camera's not working. I guess my camera has decided to say, "Hey, listen, time to get off, man. I'm getting burnt out here." So maybe I had the camera on for too long or something. Sorry. Wait, no. Oh, it's too hot. Oh. I've been on for too long, guys. Look, my camera is too hot. It needs to cool off. Okay, so no camera right now. So it's gonna be just in the darkness for a second. I'm sorry. Is anything happening anymore? Is it still alive? I guess we could finish it up.
You guys.
But yeah, sorry about that. I guess we've been streaming for too long. It's too hot in here. But the camera is as hot as the meeting. Probably no, the meeting is probably hotter than than my camera. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. But I'll probably do a little of a recap video. It may be out tonight, but at the same time, just feel like everyone is spinning their wheels right now, And there will be another meeting. I guess they're gonna have another special meeting to do the tax levy and the budget. So hopefully they can get that taken care of. But this is WWE stuff. And then I guess another announcement that Hingyard, she said this, that she's going to take, which she loves going to court. These lawyers make so much money. She's going to take Trustee Gonzalez and Trustee Carlisle to court to try to get them removed as trustees. Do you think that's going to work? I'll tell you right now, I doubt that's going to work, but she's going to take them back to court. So she already announced that, so we'll probably see that next couple of days. But on that note, guys, appreciate you for hanging out with me on this rare Saturday afternoon. Take it, chill out, take a breather, get something to drink, relax, and we'll see you guys. Well, you'll see me next time. Peace.